My name is Barnabas Mugwanya. I'm just here to share with you my life story. You know, life is about touching other people's lives. 2 years ago, I was very broke, but I came across an opportunity that has turned around my life. Today, I'm a multi-millionaire. Today, I have traveled around the world. I am a landlord. I own cars. But 2 years ago, I was very broke. I strongly believe when I share with you my story and the opportunity that has turned around my life, I strongly believe you never know, your life can be turned around also. Thank you very much. You're welcome. Barnabas is born from Mubende, Kasambia, one of the deepest villages of this country. I grew up with a single mother. My dad died when we were still young, and I grew up with a mother who had not studied so much. So we grew up preparing waraj, local yitwa, as our source of income. So I'm number 7 in the family of 9. And when we were growing up, we tasted poverty, unbearable levels of poverty. I grew up, I found myself a grass-thatched house, one room for mom, another room for children, another room, the same room for children was also a rearing place for chicken, but also was a store. So it was a self-confused house. And because the life was miserable, our mother always encouraged us to study, go to school and get good grades, and then look for jobs. My mom repeated that statement a million times. She always told us if I had studied, maybe you wouldn't be suffering like the way we are suffering. So I grew up, I limited my success to one thing: when I get a job. And that's the best advice she could give me. So I listened to her. I studied, completed P7, then went for O-levels and A-level. And then I went to Nkoze TC for a diploma in secondary education. So when I went to Nkoze, I got a diploma. Fortunately, I got a job at Alliance High School, Nansana. When I got a job, I became so happy because now, finally, I had gotten a job like my mom always told me. I thought I'm going to live all my dreams. Since I have gotten a job, I'm going to buy the car I want. I'm going to buy the land I want. I'm going to live my dreams. But my happiness was short-lived for only 1 week because the HM told me, we have given you a job, we shall tell you how much we shall be paying you after 1 week, after observing the way you work. After 1 week, he called me into his office. He told me, we appreciate the way you work. We shall make sure you are one of the highly paid teachers here. We shall be paying you $130,000 a month. That's less than $50 US a month. And my friend, life was so tough. From the 130, I had to get rent, I had to get transport, feeding. It was very little money. Fortunately, in secondary school, we can be allowed to teach part-time. So the days which I could not go to school, I involved myself in some other activities which to expand my income. So I tried to do many things to make the ends meet. But the more that I tried to make the ends meet, the ends never met. They continue to move in parallel directions. They never met. So as some of the businesses I tried to do, I started plaiting women hair part-time with my sister. It was so tiresome. After some time, I started the second-hand shoe business, as you see the pictures, which did not yield much results. Then I started another business, second-hand clothes, still in Owino. Years and years of struggle. After second-hand clothes in Owino, I tried pineapples and cassava from an island called Busi. And then from there, I trained as a security guard to go to Iraq to act as a security guard. Unfortunately, I never went. So for so many years, I struggled with life. For so many years, I lived from hand to mouth, getting very little to sustain me only. I forgot about my dreams. I almost gave up on life. But when God wants to change your life, He brings an opportunity. 2 years, 2 months ago, I got an opportunity that has turned around my life. I found out a company called Alliance in Motion Global. And when they explained the concept, I embraced the opportunity. The rest is history, as they say. The rest is history. Because my life with Alliance, my 2 years and 2 months journey with Alliance in Motion Global, a lot has changed. I personally, my life has changed. As I'm talking now, I'm a global ambassador in this company. And I'm being paid at least 75 million a month. At least 75 million. That is equivalent to about 20,000 US dollars a month residual income. So I have changed my life. I have enjoyed financial freedom. I am a landowner. So this is one of my neighbors we used to live with. Here they are wonderful people. We used to be good friends.
We miss him dearly.
This is where I used to sleep. It's a 2-bedroom house. You used to pay 100,000 Uganda shillings. That's less than $40. But to pay, it was a tug of war. After I started Alliance started changing my life financially. I moved from the other small house. After 1 year, I went to wonderful apartments, as you see them. But then I raised some good money, which enabled me to buy this piece of land, and where I'm building this residential house. It's going to be so modern. I'm going to put a carport where cars will be parking, enough parking lot, and the other extreme end I'm going to put apartments. So you find that this is something I have done in 2 years. I bought half an acre for residential, some other land for future plans, apartments. I have managed not only to change means of transport. 2 years in the business, I have bought 2 cars, as you see the pictures. I have traveled country after country, as you see the pictures. I have traveled to Philippines. I have traveled to Kenya. I have traveled to Tanzania. I have traveled to South Africa, as you see the pictures. A lot has changed. I used to look at my future with a lot of fear. I didn't know what to do next. But today I look at my future with a lot of excitement. Because every single day I walk towards my dreams because of this opportunity in Alliance in Motion Global. But apart from changing my life, this company has given me the opportunity to change other people's efforts. Because in life, as Michelle Obama puts it, it's not about how much money you are making, but it's about how many lives have you changed. Today, I have changed many lives using this opportunity, health-wise and financially. I have seen people who have moved from zero to multi-millionaires.